Hey, has anybody seen my fucking, my HD... Not you. I found you at last, my child, my son, my baby. My prodigy. I've got my HDMI cable from my Wii U here plugged in... No, wait, no, is this my Nintendo Switch cable? They feel the same in the dark. You see, I still don't have light bulbs. I still don't have light bulbs. This is my life. I live like a fucking cave creature. Okay, there's Metroid. Hello. Hello, everybody. So I was gone for a long time. It's under there. Plockster, could you please specify those instructions? I can't seem to follow. Oh, well, the audio is still crusty. Let me unplug and replug. Usually a dock and redock does the trick on Switch, but on a Wii U, it's a little trickier than that. Oh, yeah. That's smooth sounding now. All right, let's see. Let's get the wrist strap on. Yeah, so we finished up Stephanie and Klonoa last night, but if you guys were there for that, you may have noticed that I sounded like a little sore-throated. I even said as much, because I'm like, you know, I'm doing a little bit of babysitting again for the first time in a while, and those kids were sick as dogs, my friend. Not this guy. Hello, happy Keat Week. Happy Keat Month. Oh man, DuckTales Remastered on the menu. I still kind of want to do a stream of that at some point. I remember really liking it when it first came out in, God, what, 2013? It's almost 10 years ago! These ducks are getting old! Well, the disk drive is making some noises. I assume that's normal. Again, it's been a while. But yeah, I thought it was just going to be a sore throat. That, like, maybe at worst it was going to be a little something over the weekend. I played it so much on my PS3. It came out for PS3? Good lord. No, it got worse. I've been, like, super good about, like, staying inside and staying distanced and all that. For, like, nearly 3 years now. And, of course, the one time I let my guard down, it's too fucking late. Like, I don't know what I got. This is like scary, spooky sci-fi music because I got a scary, spooky sci-fi disease. I was sick for like 2 straight fucking weeks. I don't know if it was COVID. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it didn't feel very good. And we'll get into it a little bit more over the course of this game of Aliens. I'm gonna come down from the top of this screen. I'm gonna blast him. Hi, cursor. Hi, menu cursor. Alright, so, Metroid Prime 2, 19%, huh? I did cheat a little bit since last time. I did indulge in a long play, just because it's been so long since I've done a Prime 2 stream. I wanted to catch up on exactly where I was, and you guys are gonna get a kick out of this when we find out, where I was supposed to go. That's a little silly. Like a little teensy bit silly. We got a new suit, though. We still killed the worm. This is why I wanted to leave off where I did, because, like, you know, I was gonna get lost either way. At this point, who cares? Okay, so, what? Did I just, like, back up into this safe? Well, I guess may as well. It's been a month. No, thank you, though. No, I'm here to look at the map, though. Oh, Samus is so bummed out. She's so upset that she doesn't get to look at the map, that she doesn't get to save. Okay, so, I have no idea where I am. I seem to be in a save station of some kind. Yeah, I think these were somewhat new rooms. Or it's where I started. One or the other. One of those two extremes. But basically, we're somewhere in the overworld. And I did find something. What I'm looking for is like a U-shaped kind of donut-shaped room. Which definitely was new stuff the last time I found it. The GFMC compound. Hey, that's like the kind of isn't that the outlet that you put in like a bathroom? So it automatically shuts off when there's water, when there's interference. Ground fault current interrupter. That's what I'm trying to say. We got the meeting grounds. I mean, that's kind of like, it's like a C shape and then it connects to a wider open area. It's got a half pipe zone. It's got a door. It goes up here. See, it'd be nice to see like which of these tubes you've used before and which ones you haven't, because I don't think I have access to all 3 yet. Can I look at the Dark World? Because I've been to much less of the Dark World. This is the zone that I'm looking for. So it's not exactly U-shaped or donut-shaped. That's a fucking triangle, Griffin. However, this is nonetheless our destination. So we've got to find our way from where we are right now all the way over here. Got to go up the elevator. With any luck, somehow over here, the fact that this is blue is a little concerning. This doesn't look very navigable, so I might have to go this way instead and then go to this upper structure. I'm not sure if that's like better or worse, but we'll find out, teehee. But yeah, literally the night after... Oh, I'm getting shot at! I guess I gotta go through here anyways. I don't want the game to fucking soft lock. I'm scared of fighting enemies through doors. Even though, like, it is, like, a great strategy. Don't get me wrong. I just think the game's, like, logic disagrees, you know? But yeah, like, the next day, my throat was fucking killing me. Like, it was just getting worse and worse and worse. Just a really sore throat. And then it started, like, I don't know, like closing up or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, by the time I was going to sleep, like, the next night, I couldn't, like, you know, breathe through my nose, obviously, so I was, like, trying to breathe through my mouth, but my throat was, like, so, like, closed up, like, every 30 seconds I had to be, like, swallowing, and I'm literally, like, I'm afraid to fall asleep, or I'll, like, forget to swallow or something like that, because that's the only way I can, like, keep my throat open to continue to breathe. As you can see, by me being here and being fine now, I did, like, get through it, but it was not a good time, but I had a freezy and I felt better. I had a little ice cream and I felt better. Hey, where am I going? Is this there's two, like, vertical shafts here, and I think one of them is only, like, one way. You can descend but not ascend, and then one of them is two-way. But I guess now that I'm here, I may as well investigate fully. Look at these stinky creature corpses. It's a damn shame. Whoa, wait a second. This is not where I'm supposed to be. This was the one way. However, this was not here before. They just put a fucking mini-boss in, like, the first room. This is kind of cool. I keep saying that, it's been taking me a lot longer to, not only make progress in this game, but even just to, like, get into it, to find that same enjoyment that I did with Prime 1. And I am... Oh, I kind of just destroyed my cover there, didn't I? I am glad to say that, the cool moments that are, like, wowing me, are beginning to pick up a little bit, because this is the disappointing thing about the long play, because I have spent, what, like, 3 streams on this game? This has been my 4th stream, and you saw that 20% progress. I mean, man, that long play got done in, like, 9 hours! I basically already spent 9 hours in this game. I guess we'll be coming up on 8 by the end of tonight. Hey, this is sounding kind of quiet on my end. What do you guys think? You know what? I hate to show the Elgato overlay, but I kind of already showed it earlier. Oh yeah, -6, please. I think I was playing Sonic Generations for whatever reason on my my 360, because I got really depressed by Sonic Frontiers, and I'm like, I need some good old Sonic medicine, and that's what I decided to take. But I think Sonic's loud screaming, where he goes, "Woo!" just made me realize that there is no way to play that game without turning it down to, you know, I don't know, -6 decibels or what have you. I guess that's something we can talk about. There's been a lot of E3 stuff going on. There's an Apple thing that happened. I want to talk about the Apple thing, because this is a crazy story. So, you guys know, Apple cuck that I am, that I love to stream those Apple events that they do a couple of times a year. Thing about it, though, is that, let's say that my personal friend Tim Cook is not a very reciprocative lover, because, my god, I get stricken all the damn time when I do those Apple streams. So after the last one, I mean, really the only ones that get stricken by are WWDC. I seem to be able to get away with the other ones throughout the rest of the year, but this was WWDC, so it is the highest cause for alarm at any point in the year. And between the last 2 Apple events, I got a real bright idea. I said, hey, how about I just stop doing them on Twitch, so I stop getting DMCA'd for doing these? You know, my friend Socks has been doing some cool, like, Discord channel events. I'm like, hey, what if I do like like a Discord stream, like a WWDC like Discord like group call. Wouldn't that be fun with the community? And as is tradition, you know, whether or not I'm doing something on Twitch, I do just like to make a local recording for local recording's sake. The thing about OBS though is when you hit that start recording button, it also starts streaming. So you have to stop streaming and then continue the it's weird. But anyway, so I was in the Discord call, sitting all by my lonesome, and I'm like, you know what, well, I don't want to, like, sit in silence and only start talking when somebody shows up, so I'm going to talk to myself. Nobody joined the call. So I'm going to talk to nobody, you know, because this is just what I do. I'm going to act as though people are here, as if there is a stream, and then when somebody comes in, I'll already be, like, in the right rhythm, you know, I won't have to work my way up to it after, you know, sitting in silence for half an hour, you know. God knows how long. But the thing is, because I was accidentally streaming to Twitch the entire time, and nobody was coming to the Discord call, and I was still talking to myself, people were just, like, going to my Twitch channel because they got the Griffin is live notification, and they were just watching the keynote as normal from there. I'm like, oh no, I already got a copyright strike from last time. I just, like, got rid of my previous copyright strike. I gotta figure out where I'm going. How do I get to this other elevator? Oh! It's, like, right near the save station. I could have just gone through the other door the whole time. Well, this is a good, you know, I still found, like, that guy that was, like, in the shelter got a missile upgrade, so it wasn't for nothing, I guess. But, more time for story time than it is for, me wondering out loud where I'm going, you know? Hey, you know, I didn't mean to be in the save chamber again, but, I'll welcome myself to this. Yes, please. Because now I can at least, like, lock in that upgrade that I got. That's always nice. Yippee! Because I think the Twitch copyright claims, at least until recently, have taken like 2 years to expire. It might depend on the claimant or something like that. So I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to deal with having 2 out of 3 strikes on my channel for like another year. This is terrible. And the last year that I did WWDC, 2021, I did get stricken. And that strike has continued to be on my channel all year, and when I did do that stream, I got that claim, like, before the end of the day. Like, they acted on that shit fast, you know? But lo and behold, I check my channel, I check my email, nothing to see, and then I look at it, like, fairly recently, and now what I see, oh, this music is cool, I have 0 strikes on my channel. Were all your strikes from Apple events? Yeah. No, those are the only strikes that I get. Any of the E3 stuff that I do, any of the Game Awards stuff that I do, that's more like an audio thing, and I'm good about muting it, is the thing. Which is, like, the extra scary part about accidentally streaming the Apple keynote, because of course they have licensed music and those things too, right? So I'm trying to figure out how to get to the wiggly woobly triangle. Oh, it's over. So I haven't been to this in the Light World yet. Okay, gotcha. So next stop then is going to be the Temple Transport B. So I'm going to want to take a left turn and then kind of go straight from there. Looking good, looking good. Can I go left from here? Maybe it's like above me. There's something up there. But yeah, because I thought I was in Discord the whole time, I just, like, was not muting any of that copyrighted music that was playing. That I didn't get a claim from anybody, that instead of going from 1 to 2, it went from 1 to 0, is like an actual fucking miracle. I don't know what happened. I tried to go back to the VOD on Apple's YouTube channel to see, like, maybe they just, like, stopped striking people for doing these. Because they know when you watch it live, they have this big copyright notice that says, like, do not redistribute this or whatever. But I looked at it now, and that message was not there. But then I also checked their older VODs, and that message isn't on those VODs either, so maybe it's only a warning that shows up when you watch it live. I don't know. I have no idea what, like, series of events happened that allowed me to get away with this, but God bless you, Tim. Oh, I can get back up here. Okay, we got any doors to the left here? Oh, we got a tunnel of some kind. Okay, now we're talking. As for the actual goings-on of the event itself, though, it was actually pretty interesting. As you know, I haven't been big on Mac OS updates in a while. I'm still running Catalina, and only very begrudgingly, because I wanted Sidecar. But that did come at the cost of, like, saying goodbye to 32-bit apps. And now I think this year's version, what is it, macOS? It's a sexy name. macOS Ventura. It's better than Big Sur, my god. But Ventura, I think, just dropped the support for the 2016 MacBook Pros. So I couldn't even get it if I wanted to. However, if I could, I think it would be the year where I'd finally be open to it. They've kind of had like a big shift in design and priorities for the last couple of years, making it like look a lot more like iOS. Am I in Triangle Land? No, I gotta go to the elevator. I gotta go to this big stock is where I gotta go. But it seems that they're kind of getting past those growing pains, and this year actually has some pretty cool features. So, you know, I'm open to that. I don't know. Now that they're putting those M2 chips, they came up with those M2 chips, that's one of those things that happened at the event. Maybe when they get around to the M2 Pro chip, the M2 Max chip, and they, you know, have a slight spec bump for that new MacBook Pro, that might be the time I bite the bullet, because this machine is, what, 6 years old? And it wasn't very good when it was brand new either, so considering how great the performance that those M1 Pro machines have been handing in, a little bit of a spec bump jump on at the M2 Pro, M2 Max, that'd be a great idea, I think. But we'll see, we'll see. More than a year to go, I have to imagine, for that sort of thing, and I do not mind waiting, because I could not afford something like that right now. But let's see, what else got... Oh, you guys can shoot lasers? You guys are blasting on me right now? Dude, what is this? Get clapped on. That's what I thought. Let's see, what happened? iOS 16 also looks like very good, as does iPadOS 16. There's some great, like, it's weird. Like, the Mac is kind of becoming more iOS-ified, but the iPad is becoming more Mac-ified. They're adding some very, like, fancy features to that thing, which, as an M1 iPad owner, a recent owner, I'm very happy about. That shit's chill. Oh, this goes up. I don't want to go up. I want to go, like, down. Across another one of these elevators of some kind. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it is. They just seem like be like adding stuff that's like specifically good for the kind of workflow that I have, and that's juicy. You know that's what I like to see. I do want to say that sadly, I made some predictions that we were going to see the Mac Pro, because that's the only M1 machine we still haven't seen yet. That's the only machine that the newest generation is still on Intel. They still got to make that that leap over, that transition to a new generation. Was a complete no-show, as was anything related to an Apple headset. I was thinking that, like, at least we'd see some focus on, like, AR features that would be of any interest. This is where I want to be, right? Looking at a half pipe. Takes me here. Oh, we're in the triangle zone now, baby. The Hall of Eyes. Dude, I love the Hall of Eyes. Are you kidding me? Can't get enough of it. I don't really see any eyes around here, though. Kind of just some rocks. They should call it the Hall of Rocks. Oh, wait, no, it's like eyes. The light is peering through. That's cool. Whoa. Look at the rainbow. Look at the RGB. It's beautiful. I guess the only AR thing that I could think of is, like... You know what, yeah, this is kind of an AR thing, is that there was a little more that they did with spatial audio this year, which has kind of been like a sleeper thing that I haven't been paying particularly too much attention to. But now that I think on it, the ability to, like... You know, if I'm in, like, VR, let's say, and I want to, like, turn my body, and then the audio source, like, in 3D space, like, changes to be, like, where it is physically in space, that is, I guess, kind of a feature that would translate well to an eventual headset. Oh, I gotta, like, shoot this with my blaster beam, don't I? My dinner blaster. Like this, right? Yeah. And I breathe in the smoke and I go to the dark world. There we go. This is where I wanted to be like. Like, I came here before. You can see that the room is already orange. But the thing that I did not do here is very stupid, as you will soon see. I just gotta find me a bubble. I think this suit makes me, like, take damage a little bit more slowly, but it's still not ideal. No bubbles? Why no bubbles? WTF developers. They announced a new MacBook Air, though, and it's not shaped like a wedge anymore, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. I don't know. Post Johnny Ive Apple hardware design really has not been doing very much for me. Like that Mac Studio, for example, like that's a whole new like product line. There's no previous like Mac. Like that's a whole new thing. The sky's the limit with their imagination. They can do anything they want. So yeah, look at this. Look at this. You just gotta go into this random thing in the wall, and you gotta like hit these like little claws to clamp down on this like elevator thingy. And I just completely missed out on it. This is like a healing thing that I'm in right now, right? Yeah, it is. It's going up and down. Okay. The blue is what I want. The blue bubbles is what I want. I don't know. Everything's just a fucking, like... It's got no personality, you know? You know what I mean? I don't really look at those machines, this present generation of stuff, and say, man, that's sexy. I just don't anymore. And I still look at the old designs and I say, that's sexy, so I don't know what I missed out on. But yeah, you see this, like, platform here? I was, like, literally standing on this the last Metroid stream that I did, and I just didn't do anything. But there are 2 more claws to get on this side. So we'll do that, and then we'll rejoin the rest of the progress. I guess my Prime 1 playthrough wasn't without its fair share of walkthroughs. As much as I love the Fendrana drifts, there were some parts where I like had no clue what I was doing. That was like on-stream walkthrough reading as well, which is not ideal. Oh, so you can have the claw down or the door open, but you can't have both. So you have to kind of start from the outside in. Look at that. Whoa, well, hey, wait a second. Can I dismount from here? Oh, you can't dismount the rail. Okay, you have to do this in a very specific order then. It looks like you just gotta do it clockwise. Like you start from the right, and then you exit on the left. So you gotta undo all of these, actually. Yeah, okay. See, because I thought the way it worked was, that it was like a mirror of each other, but it's not. It's not flipped. It's arranged rotationally, not symmetrically. Yeah, in spite of it not having really any of the stuff that I predicted, it was like a good keynote. What are their better WWDCs? Dude, and then the bit where Craig's fucking like running at hypersonic speed and like running his hands through his luscious flowing hair. They got good Craig moments. Wait a second. Oh. Okay, so I thought all the doors were on the same side of all these little units. That's not true. There's like a specific order you have to do these because they lock you out. And I think this is the correct way to do it. You want to start at that like second one on the right, or on the left rather, and then just go counterclockwise. I guess it depends who's left or who's right, because it's on the right from this angle. Come on, Nintendo Wii controls. Come on. Come on. Come on, Nintendo Wii controls. Although, weirdly enough, before the event started, the Apple YouTube channel, like, took down their, like, announcement videos for the current generation Intel Mac Pro. So if they had nothing to announce in that regard, that is still, like a strange move, a strange foreboding move. So at this point, I don't know when we'll see that. Regarding the other prediction I made regarding the headset stuff, now all the rumors are saying that there's going to be, like a January event, like, devoted to that specifically. At this point, I have no idea. Oh, I'm, like, locked in place. My feet are, like, glued to the ground. Like I'm in a, like in Cosmic Wall from Sonic Adventure 2. Because I don't know. New Apple product categories are especially hard to predict because they just dropped the Apple Watch in just like a normal ass like iPhone event. And the iPad never has like a specific kind of season. So at this point it's anybody's game. But you know I'm excited for it. You know I want to get my hands on one of those babies. Oh, but the hole! But the hole! Come on! But I wanted it so bad. Speaking of hole, Fire Emblem 3 Hopes, they just like dropped a demo for that out of nowhere. Should I like play that? I don't think I'm picking up the game itself. I've been following some of the promotional material leading up to that game's release, and as soon as they said that you gotta do 3 routes in that game, I'm like, no, not again. No, I'm not devoting another 2 years of my life specifically to that world. But that new Linhardt design that they showed fucking owns. That new Yuri design, like the gay people really won with 3 Hopes. Everybody got great redesigns, including Claude, even though he's still not gay. Oh. Yuritsu looks the same. I saw some clips of some cutscenes going around, though. He's still funny. I still like him. I want to draw him again one of these days. I think he's pretty. So I gotta blast this with, like, what, like a light beam, maybe? That seems to be the logic. Bro, it straight up smells like space pirates in here. Hi, Jackie. See, now I'm on the other side of the triangle door. Well, it's a green door to a triangular room, I guess, to be more specific. Hey, who was that? There was, like, a guy. He was, like, flying away. What's that all about? But now I can get this with my dark blaster. Oh, no. No, I do not want to be using my shots on these guys. Good lord. Oh, but they're covered in, like, dark energy, so do I need to shoot them with, like... No, they're blinking red from this. They're, like, freezing, too. What's up with that? Maybe it's like the Metroids, where you gotta, like, once they do that, then you missile them? I don't know. Dark beam ammo, nuh-uh! I think the fuck not! Okay, they're vulnerable. There's a certain phase at first where you just gotta, like, lower their shields and then you're good to go. I hope you guys drop some dark ammo, because that's literally what I need for this, and now I don't have any. Maybe I can pick some up here. Yeah! Thank you, Metroid! I've still got a little bit of a cough from when I was sick, but I'm definitely doing a lot better. An occasional cough, one might say. Excuse me? No, there's like a super duper thing that you do, right? Like if you hold the A button and then you press down? No. Well, man, what do you want from me? I can't even charge anymore because it uses multiple ammo. Oh. Oh. Well, this is where I'm supposed to be. I don't know. Unless I gotta hit it with like a light blast. They're giving me some of both. Is there like a grapple beam that I have? I vaguely remember some sort of grapple beam. You know what? I'll scan it. That's what I'll do. Statue's motivator unit is functional, but requires power to operate. The power beam can't energize the statue. Seek an alternate energy source. Kinda wish I read that before depleting all of my dark ammo. But I think I can just like jump over it, maybe. Yeah, sure, no biggie. It's no biggie. You won't hear me complaining. The Blaster Boys! They're back in town! Let's see, Apple Event, Fire Emblem 3 Hope stuff. I do hear it is much better already than the first Fire Emblem Warriors was, which was like atrocious. So that's at least good to hear. I gotta aim my shots very carefully. I don't know what is operational here. What do we got here? Functional but requires power, can't energize it. Functional but requires power, can't energize it. An alternate energy source, you say? I did watch that long play like 2 weeks ago before I got sick, so I am going to have to operate heavily off of memory here. There's kind of an alcove there, but nothing really I can jump up into. It's hard to say. I mean, this is the same place I was before in the Dark World, where there was like that big lift, right? Is there anything else besides the purple that I can scan in here? No. Oh! There's kind of something to my right here, but I don't think it's really meaningful. Can you jump with this on? You can. And there is something over there, but I think it's just like a... something that drops health items, you know? Just a little basket of yum-yums. Can I climb up here? Not really. An alternate energy source, huh? I guess this is what this would have been. A storage device? Yeah, okay. Wait, what are you? Can't energize it. Well, there's something pretty important back there. I think it's like a new language to learn. I gotta Duolingo that bitch. How can we power it? Also, what do the green doors need to turn on again? Blast shield, Invulnerable to most weapons, a super missile blast may damage it. So if I'm using my standard shot, and then I missile, no. That is still not... I guess I don't have super missiles. Well, I should probably crack this open anyways, because I'm going to need that dark ammo, right? An alternate energy source. The power beam doesn't work, so you have to find something else to turn it on. You can target it, I don't know. All of them say this. They're all turned off right now, so... Guys, I specifically watched that long play on my own time, so I would not have to have a Fendrana repeat, but it seems that that's what we're already staring down right now. Because I cannot get up here. I mean, okay, so there was sand up here. Let's take a look at the map. Let's take a look at the map. Apparently there's something to my right, which I can't get right now. And there's a normal door this way, so if I can just get to the other end of the room, then we're good to go. It looks like there's a little marble track that can let me, like, cheat to the other side of the room. Let's try that out. Let's try to look for that if it's not blocked off by some more perp. But, let's see. Back to E3 stuff, then, I suppose. Like I said, Sonic Frontiers. I think the silence here says a lot, but I think that is definitely going to be a game that is more interesting to talk about and to form an opinion about than it will be to actually play, if that makes any sense. Bro, I'm convinced I'm literally being, like, lied to right now. Well, wait a second, though. This is the dark beam, and when I scan it, it doesn't even say shit about the dark beam. It says the power beam. So what the hell's the power? I don't got a power beam. Do I got a power beam? 2. I think 2 is your thingies. You have this very bizarre menu. Oh my god. Miscellaneous? No. Well, maybe. Is a weapon a suit expansion? I'm like making the most incredulous face looking at this shit right now. Beam ammo? Oh, that's like a, you know, your rupee bag. No, these are just like the upgrades that you have, I think. And I don't need to look at keys. I got balls, I got weapon systems, there we go. This is what computers will be like when you wear the Apple headset. Yeah, beam weapons, I guess. And then I do have a power beam, which is different from the dark beam. Oh, the power beam is the default arm cannon. Wait, okay. We gotta back out of this. Of course it's saying that standard shots won't work, which means that dark blasts will work. Right? But they don't. Unless I gotta use the light shots, which is kind of backwards in my eyes, but oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Well, at least I wasted the stuff that I didn't need and I only expended the light beams. Like I said, it's been a month. But yeah, I wish I could have like a final opinion on that game, but they're really holding back their coverage. They want to like intersperse it throughout the month with these like IGN previews, which makes it really difficult to A, know what the game is, and B, form an opinion on it. Right now, there's this Jeff Keighley, you know, Summer Games Fest, where the game is being debuted as, like, you know, you can go there, you can play it, you can demo it. And there's a lot of stuff about that game that they just have not talked about that is getting leaked from that show floor. Apparently, this open world that you're exploring, or open zone as they call it, which I think is kind of cute. Gamers seem to hate it, but I also hate gamers, so I guess we'll have to agree to disagree. Apparently that's more of like a hub world by which you can access more traditional linear boost mode stages. It's an interesting format, or like a game loop. But they won't fucking tell us about it, so I don't know. A verdant land, ravaged by a great deluge and the folly of battle, we honor the life that remains. I do love myself a good deluge. If anything is gonna descend upon me in any quantity, it's got to be a deluge, you know? Whoa, waterfalls? Is this the first time we've seen water in this game? Everything so far has been so dry and desolate. I could use some life right about now. You know, like, you know, things that don't want to kill me anyways. You know, some, like, plants, you know, things that don't move. As opposed to, I don't know, like spiders, maybe. Creatures. New Soliana. God. Yeah, the thing is that I honestly think that an open world Sonic can work. There's been plenty of fan projects that have demonstrated that as much. They had one job, which was to make a world. You know, I'm speaking of what we have seen, that very first just gameplay preview where they kind of just walk around the open world and doing nothing. And also solving puzzles that, I shit you not, are literally out of Regina and Mac. Like, I went back to my own VODs, I did the side-by-side comparison. That shit where the camera goes, like, top-down and Sonic is, like, walking on the blocks and you gotta, like, memorize the pattern and, like, get them all without, like, touching the no-no zone. It's literally from Regina and Mac. I'm not fucking with you. But their one job was to make wide open spaces where the ups and downs of the geometry complement Sonic's moveset. But instead what they did was make a game where you move at a fixed speed, which is the single worst mistake you can make for this concept. So that's already pretty damning, because there are some parts where they're just like running around. I'm like, you know what? This looks chill. If the combat sucks, you know, it's weird that there's like a focus on it, but I don't know. To me, as long as the traversal is fun and all the other elements suck, like that would still be, to me, a salvageable game. But no, you just have to like constantly be mashing the boost button and it makes this really loud noise and there's this giant radial effect that flashes across the screen and you gotta keep doing it every few seconds. And it looks really, really annoying. Because it also seems to behave differently from how boosts worked in previous Sonic games as well. Because before it was like a gauge you would fill up and then you would just hold it down and keep going and you wouldn't have to mash it. Now it seems to be operating on like a timer. So no matter what, it only just lasts for like a fixed amount of a few seconds. Then you just gotta press the button again, which is a lot more annoying. And I say this as somebody who isn't necessarily that much a fan of the boost gameplay, even though I did play the day stages of Unleashed Unwind. Oh, it's one of our moth friends. Oh no. Jarvis, deluge me. The Torvis Bog. Ooh. Listen to this music. I want to say that I've heard this before. I feel like a YouTuber used this in a video one time. Oh, this fucking... the beat on this shit? Come on now. Oh, he's like dead. Ew. A new lore entry. Luminoth Data Pack translated. Asdalai's Testament. Or Stalai, maybe. I don't know if you say the letter or the sound. The data transferred to your logbook for further review. They came to the... Oh! No, I want to press... I want to press 2 again. Torvis, deluge me. They came to the lagoon in the night, delivering true death blows before I could detect them. As my life faded, I sent a call to the cadre to warn of the surprise attack. May they find my key, and dispatch the Ing who killed me. Only then will my final rest be peaceful. I like these little moth guys. Hey! I'm grieving over here! Hey, watch it, pal, I'm grieving! Hey, come on! Let's see, was this something about Sonic the Hedgehog? There was also one of those Sonic Presents, a Sonic Frontier, Sonic Central is what it's called. And I did not watch that, and I also don't know if I should, because it sounds like there wasn't much to see. Like, everything they showed was, like, only good for, like, 30 seconds. Just really not worth... It seemed that they just wanted to have something to be a part of the conversation in June. But all they have is Frontiers. And you hardly ever see Mario Directs, you know, devoted to that sort of thing. And they have the resources to pull that off. And the only time they did it was for that 35th anniversary stuff. So I don't know if Sonic really has, like, the breadth that... Wow, that's some... Look at that, some great water trickling down the screen effect for the GameCube? Oh, that's chill. I'm into that. That's cool. I guess I want to go around here. More of these gates. So it looks like I'm going to have to affect something in the Dark World to make this go away, maybe? Or just fucking blast it. Sometimes that happens, you know. Wait, no. My "or I just blast it" solution? That line of thinking, that's not from Metroid Experience. That's from fucking Banjo-Kazooie, where I couldn't find, like, the entrance to Rusty fucking Bay. God damn it. We got a door here, though, so that's nice. Shadow the Hedgehog appeared, that is all. Ooh. You know, maybe I do have to watch that Sonic Central. A save room. Wow. What else was I gonna say? Right. I've been hearing people compare this Sonic Frontier stuff to Sonic 06. Like, oh, this is gonna be the worst one ever in, like, 2050. When was Sonic 06? 18 years ago? It wasn't 18 years. Someone who was born in 2006 better not be 18 years old now. No, 2004 you'd be 18. So 16 years old. Sonic 06 is 16 years old. I don't think it is going to be as bad as that. I think it's going to be simply mediocre at worst, and maybe, you know, promising at best, in a twisted Pokemon Legends Arceus sort of way. However, I do think it is going to be the biggest gulf between potential, like what this idea could have been, and by how much they missed the mark. I think that's what's going to happen with this game. And I think it's really going to damage the conversation around Sonic games for a very long time. Because After Forces, you know, you already hear people say things like, oh man, Sonic teams should just stick to what they're good to. Sonic just cannot work in 3D. It's literally impossible. So they should stop trying and only make 2D games from now on. And to that sentiment, I say, have you played any modern Sonic game that has 2D gameplay in it? Sonic Team is already making Sonic games that are like 90% 2D, and those sections are not the highlights of those games. Especially the classic Sonic mode stuff in like Sonic Forces, it fucking blows! And I just know that after Frontiers, it's gonna flop and everybody's gonna say, but listen to the fans, Sonic Team! And they're gonna make a 2D game that's all 2D, and it's not gonna be good because they're just suffering from the same problems again and again and again. It's gonna be a 2D Sonic game with fucking boost gameplay, but it's not even gonna be so good as Sonic Rush. It's gonna be like Sonic 4! There's exciting things in the long term, or rather in the short term as far as Frontiers goes. The fallout of that I am not looking forward to. Like, I'm burying my head in my hands. I'm grieving, like, several years in advance, you have to understand. Anyways, I guess I can't read. What else is new? Can I get this? No. No, the water is very sinky. It's very stinky. Sinky my stinky. Let's see. There was, like, the actual Summer Games Fest keynote, which, I was thinking of streaming and then just chose not to, because I haven't done it any previous years, and I took a look at the timestamp for last year's event, and I said 3.5 hours? No fucking thank you. And this one was thankfully a lot shorter, but I don't know. It seems like based on what they showed, there was not a lot to talk about. Which is weird, because they did, like, speaking of Sonic Frontiers, they showed, like, footage of that game in their promo for that presentation, and then Sonic Frontiers literally did not show up at Summer Games Fest. There was no new information. Only the leaks that we've been getting from the show floor, but not at the actual presentation, which is odd. Profoundly odd. Prepare for the Ego Raptlet infestation closer to Frontiers' release. Oh, you know, Aaron Hansen is already tweeting like, guys, you might want to see this. About Sonic Frontiers. Wasn't like a... I remember when Sonic Colors Ultimate happened and there were all those bugs. Wasn't Aaron like kind of rubbing his hands together like, oh yeah, this game's gonna be so bad, I can't wait to give everybody in my audience a seizure for the giggles. But then the game like just never glitched out on him like all the Twitter clips were showing. So it was just kind of a boring playthrough. Not that I would ever dare to watch another Game Grumps video in my life to find out, but that is what I heard happened. And that's probably, I have to imagine, going to be the same situation with Frontiers, is that it's probably, like, at best going to be just okay. I can't imagine it's going to be, like really glitchy and, like, like bad in that sense, you know what I mean? You know, just kind of disappointing if you happen to be a fan of Sonic, and then if you're not, there's not much you can get out of it, really. So that's cool. I'm glad people like this are the ones who have, what am I trying to say? Who have Sonic Team's ear the most, you know what I mean? Like, it continues to be very weird that he has such a relationship with, like, the Sonic social media, and does, like, a lot of stuff with them. It doesn't seem to be the case anymore. At least what I've seen, but I don't know. I just don't keep up with Aaron Hansen enough to care, I guess. Oh, I just want out. No, no blasting. No blasting. Blast-free zone. Sorry. Like, dude, if this was just a game where you explored and solved puzzles, this would be chill. Remember in Sonic 06 Game Grumps playthrough when John wouldn't stop saying the N-word? Hey, remember when Aaron Hansen wouldn't stop saying the N-word? Oh, I gotta stop using my light blasts. No, stop! But yes, I do remember that. It is very weird that, every now and again you do, not that I know anybody who, like, is a big JonTron head anymore, you know, for obvious reasons. But it's strange when you stumble across the kind of person who, like, still is, and, like, what's your life story, man? How'd you get here? You know? Game Grumps will be 10 years old next month? What the fuck? Oh my god! I forgot Aaron Hansen has cornrows! I didn't need reminding. Oh my god. Who's this fucking prehistoric planet creature? Oh, guys, we gotta talk about Prehistoric Planet on Apple TV Plus. That shit owned. I need you guys to tell me all about your favorite dinosaurs right fucking now. I should probably scan these guys, huh? That's the plus radial menu. This is the minus radial menu. A new creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology Grenchler. The fucking Grenchler?! Dude, it's the Grenchler. A water-based reptilian predator. Well-armored and deadly at any range, its back shell is vulnerable to explosive blasts. However, the amphibious Grenchler lurks in marsh areas in search of prey. Fearless, it will spring from hiding and attack anything that moves. If it is unable to fell its prey with its powerful jaws, it will fire a potent burst of energy at them. Grenchlers have one weak spot. A genetic defect makes the shell on their back susceptible to explosive blasts. Yeah, me too, pal. Remove the shell to expose a vulnerable nerve center, then target it to eliminate the creature. I would love it if in Prehistoric Planet, it wouldn't, like, just tell you about the creature, it would, like, give you step-by-step instructions how to kill it, you know? Yeah, every episode of that was fucking gold. And it's not even the sort of thing that I feel like I would, like, go out of my way to watch ordinarily. But man, it was really good. And, man, that Coasts episode with, like, the swimming T-Rexes, like, right at the start, like, they really hit the ground running. Or I guess in this case, swimming. They got the fucking Duorangosaurus up in here. Like, what don't they have? Dude, they got the Pterosaur, the Sneak. They got, dude, I kin the Sneak. Let's be completely straightforward here. Oh, you gotta use the missile to expose the shell, and then now you're doing super duper damage. Now you can do super duper damage to the Grenchlers. Oh! Bro, I do not need to hear about the Grenchler's hole. The wild Wutzler feeds on its prey, the Tumbler Teenager. I'm starting to turn this David Attenborough voice like a little Australian now. The Tumbler Teenager. This male Carnotaurus's combos are A plus semicircle right C. Your instructions are quite clear. You must kill this man. There's a... I don't know how many people are watching these, because I assume like 90% of people who are talking about the show are pirating it instead of watching it on Apple TV+. But, you know, it's like David Attenborough says at the end of all the episodes, is that, go now to the Prehistoric Planet show page. And if you do, there's, like, behind-the-scenes videos about, like, the science behind, like, how they, like, came to these, like, very, like, out-there conclusions about, like, the dinosaur science. It's really, really cool. I really liked the, I want to say that my favorite one from all 5 episodes was, Mononicus is chill. It's got, like, that barn owl facial disc shit going on. It's so cool. Nintendo, kill this man! I've been telling people to at least get the free trial. I've been telling people that for all sorts of shows. For All Mankind started back up, the other day, and man, I love that show. Did you know, I guess spoilers, this is like a 30-second spoiler. I will hit the home button when the spoilers are over if you don't want to hear this, you haven't been interested in this show. But spoilers for Season 3, Episode 1. At the start of every season, there's, like, kind of a series of, like, news clippings. Because every season jumps forward 10 years. It's like, alright, here's what's happened in the last 10 years in this alternate reality. One of, like, the first things that happens is that the IRA successfully assassinated Margaret Thatcher. I'm like, wait a second, this show's based! Wait, there's a thing to scan here. Spoiler over, that's literally the only thing I wanted to say! Object scan complete. Target is in a state of dimensional flux. Unable to completely scan bomb slot target, 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension, or on the surface of dark ether. I was suspecting as much. There's a missile upgrade over there. There's... I don't think these are like anything important, but they are throbbing, and I am interested in the Torbus hanging pod. Field cache for Luminoth military, designed to hold crucial munitions and supplies for Luminoth warriors. Some may still contain useful items left over from the war. Ooh, okay. So they drop goodies. That's all I need to hear. Oh, it's like a nut. Dude, it's like a nut! It's a gun nut! Can I shoot these? This was also glowing blue, but I don't know if it's gonna, like, explode. Or if it just jiggles for the immersion, the immersive factor. No, this is something else. A sentinel crystal used to monitor key sites. Observe tactical areas during the war, most are still broadcasting to Umos. During the war, the Luminoth used the sentinel crystals to monitor key areas and installations. They are incredibly durable, resisting all but the most powerful of Ing attacks. Umos still uses the remaining sentinel crystals to keep a watch for Ing activity. They're watching me. PSP, it's like a nut, you can play with it outside. So this is like definitely like a big old bridge you gotta rotate, right? Yeah. Physical also started its new season on Apple TV+. I haven't checked in on it yet. That first season was interesting. I'm still not quite sure what to think of it yet, but, you know, the characters are, like, interesting enough to keep me going, but I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm just not sure what the show's ultimate like, what it's trying to, like, get me to walk away feeling. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly cannot tell if that show is supposed to be, like, a criticism of 80s era hypercapitalism, or, like, an embracement of it. Or maybe it's, like, a little bit of, like, trying to just, like, reflect the time, but it's just more about, like, showing that time for what it was. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of different ways you could read it, I feel like, but maybe in Season 2 we'll have a little bit more of a clearer reading. But Rose Byrne was great in that, nonetheless, in that Season 1. Which show? Physical. on Apple TV Plus. It's about a this like housewife in the 80s who starts this like aerobics empire. I think it's like loosely based on, who is it, like Jane Fonda, you know, like with the workout tapes and all that. I don't think they've ever said that outright, but it seems to have like a couple of similarities here. Oh wait, this is like the 50% of the other dimension. So if I hit this, then I can use it back over in the light world. Ah. Whoa. Yeah, there was like the tiniest hint of this sort of stuff in the first dungeon. I guess we're in our second dungeon now. But you really didn't get to milk it very much. But I am curious to see like where more of this potential is going to go now that we're like past this first dungeon 3 streams later, and we can get to some more complex puzzles finally, for better or worse. Oh yeah, I gotta blast it. Whatever you say, my friend. 80s health and fitness was wild. Yeah, it is really interesting, and it does have like a lot to say. But I feel like that's a big component of it that I'm still not quite settled on, if that makes any sense. It's the shadow creature! Okay, so what I'm learning is that this game loves to distort the screen between the water and, I don't know, whatever these guys are doing with their dimensional wibbles. Dimensional wibbles. Hello? 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 Is there anybody there? See, what would be cool is if you could see, like, the rain, like, glancing off of these guys' bodies. Ow! There's something over there. I don't know, I'm like, it's like looking at Five Nights at Freddy's! Like Slender Man! Like there's like something throbbing above me. It's the time throb. See, what I gotta do, I gotta get back up to the upper bridge thingy. I'm of no use down here. Gotta double jump to get out of like a half foot of water. God damn. There's 2 of these guys, come on, man. No! I got wibbled into the water. Wait, it's playing did they just, like, leave? It's not playing the enemy music anymore. People thought massages burnt muscles and built fat. I'm sorry, built muscle and burned fat. Wait, is that what I said? I think I said the opposite of that the first time. I believe that, line of pseudoscience goes back a lot further than the 80s. Weren't there like fucking like jiggle machines from the 50s where you just like wrap a belt around your waist and then like stand there for a couple hours? But I want to get the upgrade. But it's caught my attention. It's caught my eye. Yeah, though, as I said before, though... Whoa! Look at this thing! This is a cool idea. Wait, this is on some Klonoa shit. If you are looking for any shows to watch on Apple TV+, Physical is not, like, anywhere near one of the first ones I would recommend. It's one of their B shows, in my opinion. You know, I still like a B, though, so I'm here for it. But, oh! That was scary, that was scary. See, now I'm in the tube. Now you can't get me. Oh, maybe you can. This game loves giving you holes that feel like intestines, huh? I think this is a good time for some scanning. Oh yeah, we got a lot of blue here. Morphology Sporb. Yeah, we got the Grunchler. We got the Sporb. Lurking carnivorous plant. Fires poisoned needles in battle. Can grip small objects in its jaws. The hanging Sporb sits patiently until a potential meal is detected. A burst of poisoned needles is the Sporb's primary means of attack. It can also extend its body over short distances, gripping small targets with its powerful jaws. Any Sporbs in chat? It goes back to like the 1850s. I think the first instances of those were shown at the World Fair. They were steam-powered mechanical passive exercise machines. This feels like something I would eventually hear Defunctland tell me all about. By the way, that Garfield Dark Ride episode was fucking insane. Right now, what's the guy's name? Kevin Perjura, is talking about like something they've been working on for like years and years that is like this huge project that they're finally like devoting like all their time to at the moment. And I can't wait to see what it is, because it sounds like that's the next episode that's got to come out. I am ravenous for that man's videos. Oh! Maybe this isn't as Klonoa as I thought. Hey, here's some good news. Speaking of new games that are up and coming, we are officially less than a month away from Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series for Nintendo Switch, PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, and the PlayStation 5. And I don't know, maybe fucking some sort of streaming service if we're really lucky. Hey, any Google Stadia heads in chat? Any Amazon Luna nuts? That's just to backtrack, because I guess this ledge is too steep otherwise. Well, this thing didn't really say what its weakness was. Maybe I want to get gobbled up by it, and then I like use the bomb to like disarm it while I'm in its mouth. That sounds like a very Nintendo-y puzzle. It's not out of the realm of reason. Spiders! Spiders! Klonoa Scream Butt Pog. I have some sort of very old variant of one of the earlier Klonoa Scream emotes that he is pogging. I don't have that right now. I do feel bad though, because, you know, Klonoa, he goes through a lot. He's always so sad and he cries, and it's kind of what I know him for. But, like, he does, like, deserve to be happy. Like, I don't want him to cry. I want him to feel better. I want him to be excited for up-and-coming games on Nintendo Switch. Klonoa's life is suffering. Man, my life is suffering. I gotta wait 20 years for this shit. Anyways, you're gonna be hearing me say this a lot, but you better buy that game so that they make Klonoa 3. Because that's the great thing about Sonic sucking now, is that Klonoa doesn't suck, and people can just play that instead. Smile. Oh, this is a very big room. Okay. I thought they were gonna like drop some fucking like giant dinosaur creature on me and I was gonna go into another prehistoric planet bit, but no, it's just guys with guns. Man, these space pirates don't even have a fat ass! What's the point, man? Oh god. That's something that happened like a couple of days ago. Speaking of Meow Meows, I was just thinking to myself, man, it's Pride Month, I gotta play a game with men that I'm gonna go nuts for, you know? It's been a while since I've had something to go, insane over. And, I was watching my friend Max. Is that gonna crash land on top of me, or is it just like landing? Oh, it's more dudes! And they're roaring up a storm. I was watching my friend Max browse the Nintendo eShop looking in recent releases, and I saw a certain game. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Back up a second. And I forget what the subtitle of this is. It's called Beach Boys, though. I don't know, maybe the subtitle is Let's Date the Boys, or something like that. You know the kind of game it is. But my god, the eShop screenshots for that game, you have no idea how wet these men were. And I did kind of cough up the $5. So I don't know if I'm going to play that sometime this month for like the pride value of it all, or if I'm going to save that for like February if when I do Yaoi mobile games. But my god, that is just something that's on my home screen now. Yeah, it's called Beach Boys The Perfect Date. I thought you were about to talk about the hentai one. Oh, hey, speaking of eShop games, you guys ever heard about Marble Maid? It's like a horny Super Monkey Ball by somebody who can't make games and can't draw women. Wow, they are just dripping? Like, you understand, right? Wait, was that not just like a normal missile upgrade? The Super Missile! No Marble Maid. Hey, speaking of Aaron Hansen, the guy who makes Marble Maid has like a very wide-reaching like YouTube hentai empire, and their like self-insert cartoon avatar looks identical to Aaron from Game Grumps. Like, you know, the fucking grump head. It's very strange. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the power beam... Oh, see, this is the thing that I was trying to do earlier. This is the thing that I thought that I had. Okay. Good to know. Cool. The Super Missile. The Super Missile. Thanks, Andre. No problem. Hey, Griffin. Yeah, Andre? Are we friends? No, Andre. Oh. So, this is like a language to learn, right? Like, this is pretty major. I have had enough of women. Welcome to my life. Unable to activate the elevator? Oh, I got... This isn't the thing that teaches me to read. It's another thing that I need. But it's like in the center of the room and everything. Well, I guess I have a super missile now. Maybe I can like learn how to use it. There's like green doors, you know what I mean? So like, maybe I could like crack one open or something. Oh yeah, this is an elevator. I thought it was just like an item to pick up, but okay. Yeah, there we go. It's a lift. It's a lift. Anyways, speaking of having had enough of women, you know what else is around the corner and is less than a month away is, that's right, Keat Week. I said earlier that, I wanted to do a Galaxy Gallery of one of those at some point, but, I think I just finished, like, the character art on, like, the last one. Oh, hey, this looks pretty major. This looks like learning a language. It's even, like, green like the Duolingo Owl. I'm sorry, his name is Duo. How could I possibly be so naive? Griffin, your one-man improv of you and Andre put a horrid image in my head. What improv? Yeah, what improv? I feel like this fucking scene in Toy Story where Buzz's arm gets ripped off and they're just like waving it through the window. It's like what I'm doing with Andre. No, guys, I'm fine. No, I have both my arms, see? I'm fine. Don't worry. It's chill. I guess I gotta scan this, huh? Automated message initiated. It's gonna be a living moth friend. Or at least a video of one. These guys are alright. A great warrior comes to the temple of Torvis. May you succeed where I failed. I am Avok, the last sentinel of this temple. Heed my words carefully. As you can see, this temple has been crippled by the ravages of war. While the main chamber has been mostly preserved, the remainder of the temple has been flooded. Water suit? Liquid suit? You must use your abilities to venture into these flooded areas and find the keys you need to enter the Dark Temple. The waters of Dark Ether are foul and venomous. Avoid them if you can. I have updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coded with emerald holograms. Search these areas now open to you. The Ing will seek your light with great zeal, but do not underestimate them. So you like doing anything after this? Or? The time for talk is over. Good hunting, and may the light of ether guide your aim. Okay, bye. I mean, I have, like, backgrounds on a thing or two that I still gotta do. I don't know if anybody wants a Galaxy Gallery of that, but if you do, let me know, and I'll do one still. It could be cool. You know, you just do a little bit of post-processing. I feel like I whenever I do a Galaxy Gallery, it always is, like, one specific step of my art pipeline. Like, it's always like, I already did the line art, let's do coloring and shading, and then that's usually, like, as much time as 4 hours will ever allow, so that I do everything else off stream. But maybe something that's like focused on backgrounds could be a little interesting for once. I don't know. Subject Luminoth has been dead for 1.2 decacycles. In addition to heavy combat damage, subject shows sign of numerous Ing possession attempts. All failed. Resisting these assaults would require incredible stamina and psychic durability. That reminds me, Griffin, have you read or heard of Blue Period? I have not. Tell me all about it. Oh, and also I'm just going to obligatorily show this image on screen. In case anybody else wants to draw some meow meows for the last week of June. Wait, did I just not... I didn't read the lore! I gotta press the 2 button. Oh, how embarrassing. The key? No. Oh, it toggles on and off the legend. Do I have lore in my inventory? Man, I wanted to read! Oh. Is it on the 1 button? World map, dark world? No. Probably got better luck with the 1 button. It would be the greatest galaxy gallery that the world has ever seen. Oh, look at this, look at this. The little icon of the stick in the corner like matches your movements. Zoom, choose dark world. Where's the lore? Oh, logbook, dumbass. Lore. Luminoth lore, perhaps? I don't know which one's new. I don't know which of this I've read. Blue Period is a manga about art and becoming an artist in Japan, what that means, etc. It is incredibly good. Ooh. Is it anything like Dokyusei? I hope somebody else is like looking at the screen because I don't know which of these I've read. I guess I'll look at both. Oh, okay, so it's color-coded, so it's gotta be this one. No, they're both purple. This one? It came to the lagoon by Death Blows. It's gotta be B. Still's Testament. I can go no further. Here in this reactor, I go to join my fallen mate, J. Still, in final rest. Though I die with honor, a shame falls on my house until the key I seek reaches its destination. May my brothers find my burden, that the way to the Sky Temple will be opened at last. It's my meow meow, my... Oh, wait, I understand. It's my meow meow, my Fire Emblem meow meow. That's a lot of nested menus, good God. They thought this was so cool. It would be so Keaton. It would be so Corrin. Oh yeah, today is June 11th, by the way. Happy International Corn Day. It may be my new favorite manga, but I feel like I should wait and see if it holds up on reread. Well, keep me in the loop on that, Femi. Because you know what? I've been looking for something to sink my teeth into. I'd be down for that. Although it is weird to think about that, last year when I was playing Prime 1, I was talking about doing a little comic myself, which is really just an excuse for my NSW patron audience to watch me draw Keaton and Corrin banging the shit out of each other for money. That is, they don't pay each other. They pay me on Patreon. They just love each other. They do it because they care. Ah! Wait, no, I'm fine. Wait, no, I'm not fine! Ow! Ouch! Oh, it's invisible bitches! I don't think I need to be here, but there's screen doors all over the place here. I think they're underneath me? Is there anything that I can do to, like, open up the floor? Oh, there is, because I can read now! My literature? I don't want to scan the goddamn crate! No, I gotta take these guys out. Will you relax? Thank you. Anyways, point being, I haven't really budged very much on that, but I probably should like this year. Especially if I'm finishing Key Week stuff this ahead of schedule. I don't know. Basically, long story short is that I want another excuse to use that that live 2D model rip from Fire Emblem that I have. It's always a treat to roll that out. almost through with these guys. I guess I could... You know, I do have all 50 missiles. There's no reason not to use these. On second thought. Unless they dodge them. They have like a gravitational like pull that like makes it impossible. It like changes the direction of the missile. I guess I gotta do it this way. Oh, but a charge shot will do the trick just fine. Okay, cool. Let's scan this for real now. The path below these hollowed grounds is yours to follow. Is that true? Yeah, like, I know that. But are you gonna, like, let me? Oh, yeah, it's a thing now. Scan it, then walk on it. Now we're talking. Ooh, look at all the ooh. Let's see. So where would I even want to go from here? I still don't really have a dungeon map, but let's see. I think there was some shit way early on where I was like in a little morph ball section and I found a fancy, funny tunnel. I don't think that's what that is. I'm just gonna keep going forward and finding new rooms. Let's see. Apparently somebody dropped like one of the keys to like a dark temple somewhere. I don't know if that's like in this dimension or not, but it could be worth like going off and search for it. There we go. Hole. Ooh, okay. What's going on here? Okay. All these rectangles look like platforms, but they're not. They're just like on top of the tube. They're unrelated. Yeah, so now I'm like below the chamber that I was just in. It's the Grunchling! It's the Captain Crunchling. See, what I gotta do is like get back here and then like a little bit of this. Alright, that's enough of that, you little sneak. Am I cornered? I can't get out. Okay, there we go. Bro, come on. Let me blast your backside. Which is actually the title of my Keaton and Corn comic. It's the front cover. Here, you see, now they're on the run. Oh. Oh. Oh, this guy's a jumper, you can tell. But speaking of drawing, though, while I was sick, I was actually, I really didn't get the chance to work on much. This Key Week stuff that I'm talking about, that's only been like the last couple of days as I've started to like feel better again. Which, by the way, I still don't know what I have. I took like a COVID test, but apparently that's for like, it was like kind of old, and it was for like older variants. So I tested negative on that, but I might want to like look into that a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know. Because, with that, like, throat stuff that I was talking about, I did feel like I was, like, going to die. But anyways, during this sickness, I did, like, want to do something to keep myself occupied that wasn't so, like, what's the word? Like, actual work, like, just something that I could do for fun, you know what I mean? Through vigilance and strength, we will create peace. And so, of all things, I started getting back into making flip notes. On my 3DS, because the guys at Pseudomemo made like an archive of the entire Flipnote Hatsuna website as it was before the shutdown. So you like it's like all there. And I was looking at a lot of that. I was getting really inspired. And really, I was just already feeling kind of nostalgic for Flipnote in general, because there's a lot of just there's like a account on Twitter that just like posts old Flipnotes on occasion. I feel like there's just a lot of people who are reaching that kind of nostalgia cycle with Flipnote, and so that archive came at the perfect time. I was watching a lot of those, and like, man, I want to do these again. However, I did decide to do it on my 3DS instead of my DSi, because my god, those layers and those resizing tools are a godsend relative to Why am I here? Oh, another way through. I don't know if I want to pop back out just yet, though. Seems like there's a lot more doors coming out of here. Normal ones, too. My throat is still fucked from COVID, no sinuses. Gee. I'm sorry to hear that, family. I hope you get better soon. Especially for that long. But yeah, I made a couple of those. And I think that they're actually really good. I don't animate too often, but it was really like bringing me back. I'm like, man, these are really great tools, weren't they? Oh, the dungeon map. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't leave this behind. Jeez. Imagine if I did. You have downloaded the map. Alright, let's see how big this place really is. Oh my god, look at this giant place down here. It's got cool shapes, though. So I guess this is like an elevator? Oh dear. How long have I... Oh, I've only been up for like an hour and 20 minutes. Wow. Yeah, I can keep going with this dungeon then. See how far I get. There is going to be a Dark World variant of every single one of these rooms. So buckle up for that. I don't know if I'm going to finish it in this stream, but definitely a lot more to go. But anyways, the real kicker to making these flip notes is I can't fucking upload them anywhere. I can save them to the micro SD card. But this current Mac that I'm using right now doesn't have an SD card slot. And I don't have any adapters either. My external display doesn't have one. I still have my old Macs lying around. But I fired up my... I want to say, what is it? My 2012 MacBook Pro. And for some reason, it just like doesn't turn on anymore. Like I regularly still find myself booting it up on occasion for whatever, you know, if I want to like find some old files or whatever. It just makes like a clicking noise, you know, like the fan is like stuck on something, you know, or I don't know. Do the 2012 MacBooks have what is it? An HDD or an SSD? See, because you think that a hard drive and a solid state would both have one D at the end, but I think there's like a different amount of D's versus the first letter. I think it's HDD. Hard disk drive, solid state drive. So yeah, HDD, SSD. I think the 2012 one was like the first Macs with like an SSD. So I don't think it'd be the hard drive making that noise. Point is, it won't turn on. And then I have an even older Mac than that. Which does still turn on, but the SD card slot on that, like, just like doesn't read anything when I put it in. So, I don't fucking know what I'm supposed to do. My only hope is either an adapter or just wait until I eventually get another MacBook Pro. Because they do have the SD card slots back on the new ones now, alongside all those juicy Thunderbolt 4 ports that I salivate over. So, covetously. I guess it looks like I've been through all these doors. I don't think I can get up here to the Forgotten Bridge, so, probably a good time to go down here and start forking off from these other lower rooms. Assuming the ammo will allow it. I gotta start looking for more of those hanging nuts. Which, it's probably not the best choice of words, but it's the one I'm gonna stick to. Oh, let me just go down. I just handled you guys, alright? This is not what I want to spend my time doing anymore. Now this is what I want to spend my time doing. Nothing but pure, raw items, baby. Wait, I guess I could have read that green thing the whole time, too. It's probably what it's beckoning me towards the most obviously. Yeah, then this goes to, I want to say purple door, right? No, blue door. Where's this connect to? Apparently a lot of hallways. And a big chamber that's probably a boss. So I'm going to look for that purple one. This looks like, to me, a save... Actually, no. It looks like an elevator chamber. Curious, that. Like, I've even got like a Keaton and Corrin flip note on that 3DS, and it would be cool if I could upload it as like a bonus thing for Key Week, but I don't know how. There's a blast shield on the door. Buy 5 energy pods. Destroy all 5 at once. Oh, this is like the thingy in Metroid Dread. Well, I definitely don't have whatever that's for. So, I guess I'm taking the blue way. I was kind of ready for a save point, honestly. I was ready to go for that one. This is the right way? No. No, it's not. I think it's this way? That's the... No, purple again. It was the one that I just lowered by scanning the thing. This way, I think. After exhausting all other possible options. Sure. Ooh. So I thought you guys said that, like, the water was, like, yucky. No it ain't. Looks pretty clean to me, but maybe they're only talking about, like, the Dark World version of the water? I don't know. That would explain a lot. It would kind of suck, though, that, like, the instant I get a suit that, like, makes the damage I take from the Dark World poison, like, a lot more manageable, that they just, like, introduce, like a poison, a super poison water that will probably put the rate of depletion back to the same levels it was before, even with the new suit. That's what I'm expecting. Unless there is just actually poison water on the overworld. In which case, there is no escape from the Dark World shenanigans. Yippee! I can't wait! Get the hell... Guys... Oh, I, like, couldn't stop moving backwards for a few seconds there. You guys see that? There we go. It's a good thing there's so much of this green to read as soon as I learned how to read it. Let's see. As far as the stuff that I usually talk about my doing, like with LBA, for example, didn't make any headroom there, unfortunately. That has been sitting untouched, which kind of sucks. But, I don't know. Now that I'm feeling better, the next, like, off week that I have to take, I'll probably sink my teeth into that. I guess once I'm on the other side of this Key Week stuff, right? Let's see. The Ing attack. Let's make sure to read this without leaving it behind and having to dive through a dozen menus. The day came when space was torn asunder, revealing dimensional rifts to a dark place. Horrible dark swarms streaked forth from these rifts, engulfing nearby creatures and transforming them into what we would come to call darklings. The dark creatures became our enemies, and peace came to an end on Ether. Damn, King, that sucks, bro. Well, here we are in Big Room. Hope there is no... I'm trying to think of other, like, prehistoric planet dudes. There was, like, one guy that was, like, a T-Rex with blue arms. That was kind of funny. You know, like a kind of T-Rex cousin kind of dealio. He's playing dangerous music, so something's gonna happen here. But nothing yet. I will say that there were a lot of guys that, like, looked like Mononychus. Like, they started off episode 3, it's like, hey, here's this dinosaur whose distinguishing feature is this giant claw, which is why we call it the giant claw dinosaur. And there's, like, a bunch of other guys that look exactly the same and also have a giant claw, but they're not Mononychuses. Oh, that's such a cool way to enter the room. What kind of dumb bad shit is this? And it's, like, raining, too. Dude, they totally... ripped this from Xenoblade Chronicles. Apologize right now, Rebecca. There's some way to make a portmanteau of Retro Studios and Rebecca Sugar. They both are RS. They both have RE sounds at the start. Like there's a grant. I'm gonna let one of you guys figure that out. So someone else can take the credit. You good, man? Yeah, get clapped on. What is this? Is that really all that's here? Like, I would only ever want to go straight from this area? I suppose so. The black door up there is, like, way too high up. I don't think I'm reaching that anytime soon. Oh! It's the gate. The floating platforms land? Oh my. I don't think I can make that jump. But I kind of want to try it. Like, really bad. Oh! No, I'm not making that for a second. Hey, yeah, I guess you don't see bottomless pits in Metroid too often. Oh, probably to my fucking left over here, Griffin. Let's look for things to scan. This'll probably, like, change the course of the platforms. Console user energize and open a portal to dark ether currently on... Oh. Oh. I understand. I guess that means we're through the light half of this now? I hope so. See, in the dark world, you can walk on the platform. It's got a slightly different pattern. Hey, here's something cool that has been going on at I guess I can't call it E3 anymore. The Summer of Games. I guess this is where Jeff Keighley got the fucking name from. But did you guys see that James Turner left Game Freak and, like, started his own studio and is making a sick fucking game? Because I did, and that looks really good. That, like, glossy paper texture is, like, gorgeous. Like, I want to lick that page, dude. Is there really nothing I can do in here to, like, allow me to cross the platform back over in the light world? Like, maybe I could, like, knock one of these pillars over, but there doesn't seem to be anything of note to scan over here. So, probably not, I suppose. Guess I'm just here to leave. Let's see, Cuphead got some pricing. $8 is great for a game that spent that long in development. Although it's 10 for me, Canadian. But even then, I'm still, like, happy to pay it, like, my god. Really, it is a Canadian studio, so I'm paying the real pricing, and you Americans are just getting a discount, really. Oh, hello? This guy's nuts. It's the flying spaghetti monster, my fellow Redditors. There's more than one! Yeah, I do want to, but I think I'm gonna have to use some of my special bullets. Hello? Is there any spaghetti? Are there any meatballs? Oh, yeah, that just, like, kills him in one shot at the very least. Or he just happened to have it on the ropes. Because either that one just dodged it, or it, isn't taking damage. Oh, I need to get it in one of these. Ow. Oh, hey, I found the poison water, you guys! Is it gonna die? I don't want to use any more of these. I'm just gonna fall back to default shots. I don't think that did anything. Yeah, you can only damage it while it's in here, I guess. My camera. My visor, which is for some reason transmitted over an analog signal. Like, why doesn't this one, like, the other one went down pretty quickly? Maybe we could try some missiles. Gee, there we go. Okay, okay, so the light beams don't matter. I don't gotta keep that up. That's good to know. Did I just hear a guy go, ho 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 ho? Or is that just like in my head? Guys? Is it just me? What else we got going on here? There are some upper platforms over here. Let me get, like, the lay of the land here with this map. Because there are definitely some ledges. But I don't know if there are good ledges. Oh, now this is blinking. Great. I can't go any further back here, I don't think. No. So, I need to find some way to climb this, but I don't know how I'm going to get the height for any of this stuff. Well... Oh, wait, no, there we go. I was going to say I was about to bust out the scanner, but I just found the starting ledge. We're good to go. We're good to go. It seems that I was right about the water killing you a lot faster than being in the already poisoned air does as well. So that's not very exciting, to be quite honest. Not really looking forward to that part. Like, the stuff with the bridge was neat. I don't know why you needed to throw on any more than that gimmick. There are other ways to explore this idea than simply giving you damage. But if we have to expand on the puzzles, then we also have to expand on the annoying shit. Yippee! This is the Retro Studio developer who says this, who says yippee. Okay, so don't shoot these things with dark blasts. That's not a good idea. A save point! Phew! This calls for a drinky. Poison Swamp's big brother. What? Did you just call me big brother? I'm 23! I'm not 24 yet! There 100% is like a voice going, ha 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 ha. I'm Skeletor! Ha ha ha! Where the fuck is he? Where's the werewolf? The W-H-E-R-E wolf. It's like a... What? This is like a thing that's like supposed to be a bomb dispenser in the light world. Do we need to activate it here before it shows up in this dimension, or vice versa? Like, is it saying that there's going to be something here after I do something in the light world? Or there's going to be something in the light world after I do something in the dark world? Because that's going to be a very important order of operations to grasp. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of backtracking involved with that one. No, the Poison World is Poison Swamp's big brother. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, come on. I haven't entered my midlife crisis yet. Huh? Oh, it's like teeth. It's like teeth, guys. Anything behind me? No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh, the flesh tunnels. Whoa. I'm older than you? I know that! That's why I was confused why you were calling me that! 1.51 decacycles ago. Ing biomatter present in subject. Subject was in the final stages of Ing position when her life signs went critical. Subject's death was fatal to the Ing as well. So what are these, like, floating mines or something? I hope we get that half-pipe shit back soon. I got really into that in Prime 1, and I keep seeing these ramps all over the place, and I'm like, oh, I'm so desperate to use them! Anyways, not missing this fucker. However, I will scan anyways for a quick reminder. Oh, you're taking a while, huh? Wait, no, you're a new creature. A boost-powered warrior Ing. Oh, it's different. Okay. Boost ball ability grants great speed to enemy. Well, okay. I think we're getting the half-pipe thing just about now then. Target can only be damaged in solid form. Find a way to keep it solid. This warrior Ing has absorbed the power of the boost ball. That makes two of us. It can boost blast towards its enemies using its body as a potent weapon. When it is not in solid form, engaging in morph ball mode may provide better attack opportunities. Interesting. Well, the thing that I would think of for, like, solidifying something in a, in Prime 1, you know, your shots are all elemental, so obviously, you know, ice, you want to use ice. Oh my god. Whoa, this is kind of cool. I'm always a big fan of bosses and enemies that, like, can turn the abilities that the player knows how to do onto its head and, like, turn it against them. 3D World was great at that. It's sliming towards me! Missile it? What do you want here? Oh god. Oh, wait. What are these? Can I scan these, like, spiky things up here? Is that, like, a component of the puzzle at all? No, it's not. This guy's going Sonic Frontiers on us! Maybe I could use the super missile? No, that doesn't work. Oh, I just have to shoot it while it's rolling around? Is that it? Wait, there's like a split off of goo. I like went Bogmire on its ass. Or rather, it's going Bogmire on my ass, I suppose. Oh, you gotta make it like ricochet into these towers. And then maybe when I get rid of all the little babies, then it'll stop doing this to me. Hey, this is kind of a cool idea, though. I'm into this. For something to be going Bogmire on me is like a good thing. I love being Bogmired upon. That dude's got vibes, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, oh, wait a second. I was about to say that this reminds me of something in LBA. I cannot say what it is. But if I line myself up in such a way where I, like, make it hit the tower on purpose... Ow! Well, hey, that's not a very good strategy, then, is it? Oh. Well, it looks like it's leaving little babies whether or not it breaks them, so I don't know. Maybe it's more like those towers, or those pillars in Wind Waker. You know, you walk into those caves with the same copy-pasted rooms. You run into one of those dark nuts. If you want, you can make him hit a tower, and they'll knock it over, and it'll drop some items. So it's probably more something along the lines of that than it is a critical component of the boss puzzle, which unfortunately, I'm sorry to admit, might mean that I am not making any progress in this boss battle. Maybe a good idea is to scan these guys and see what I can learn. An inglet. Wall crawling more... Well, no, it's on the floor. Strong dislikes bright light. Well, it's green, so did I already read this, or does that mean it's a different item category? Amorphous shapes! Okay, so... I don't think this has anything to do with the boss either. They're just there to annoy you, I guess. So for the love of God and all that is holy, what do I do about this thing? I guess blast it with light. Maybe I gotta do it when it balls up, I don't know. Man, it moves fast though. And you can't lock onto it when it's doing that either. No, light doesn't do shit. Dark Blast? No. Maybe I can use like my super missile on it? Super missile might be a good idea. Yeah, just keep slurping around, and we'll figure this out. So it's gonna stop partway through like this, and then blam. Man! Maybe I could... Whoa, shit, it's like a top-down view? Whoa! I gotta go ball on ball in here. Ballin'. Oh, you gotta use the bombs on the sludge. Okay, wait, this is like way more fun than what I was doing. Feels like a little Mario Party minigame now. Oh, but my energy is very low from all that troubleshooting that I was doing trying to figure out the exact solution to the puzzle here. There's like occasional health drops. Oh, wait, no! But this is the thing, is that I'm like slowly losing energy the entire time. So there's a time limit on this boss battle. I just gotta missile the fuck out of this, I think. Like, I don't have time to be using, like, gentle shots on this thing. Oh, it's ball mode again. Okay. I don't know why I didn't try this sooner. Now that I'm thinking back to, like, the text or the description I was given, this is kind of like what it was suggesting all along. See, it's tricky because I'm trying to get these guys as well to try and claw some health back on occasion. But it's like a very out-of-the-way thing to do. Really, for the most part, it seems like the mini-boss does a better job of taking them out than I ever could hope for. Okay, we're figuring it out, though. We're figuring it out. Yeah, having the, when there's this many enemies... Oh, I'm getting slimed! Good thing I just dropped a full health bar there. When there's this many lock-on targets on screen, it can be tricky to use that to focus on exactly what you want. So having the additional Wii Remote controls to kind of supplement that is a really great add-on for this particular port. Scary. When you're unrolled, it's a lot easier to like jump over the ball when it's coming at you. Here, not so much. You really got to treat it like a top-down kind of 2D view, and pray. Whoa. This guy's got wheels. Come on, I know you're not sludging for nothing. Oh, we're getting pretty close, though. Alright, let's ball up. Ball up. This is how I run around my room, by the way, when I think about boys. I'm just like ricocheting off of every fucking surface. Oh, we're on our last health bar. Come on. Baby. Wow, this thing is destroying everything in its path, though. It's being very generous this cycle. Feed me my fucking slop! Okay, okay, okay. Like I've said before, though, in the odd combat encounter, slowly losing health does become compelling. Not for puzzle solving, though, unfortunately. Because, like, shit, when I noticed that I was, like, about to die and now I'm, like, managing my resources between the boss and the enemy, like, there is an interesting, like, back and forth of that I'm just really into. Now that the Boost Guardian is dead, it is, however, back to being completely unnecessary in my eyes. And now I can do the thing that it was doing. I can bounce off the walls when I think about boys. I can use my thinking about boys powers. This is another good time for a sippy. Hey, cool sequence, though. Press and hold B to charge the ball. Release after charging to get a speed boost. Yeah, well, dungeon complete or not, we're making some pretty good progress tonight, I might say. Although now I am looking over at the uptime. It has been about 2 hours, so I might think about switching off soon to Stephanie. We can do this dungeon another time. That is, however, if I can even make it to a save point. There is going to be that whole walk back. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit, a key! Now we're talking. Now that's progress. Now that is what I like to call tangible. Wait a second, this isn't just any ordinary half-pipe. This is a pill-shaped half-pipe. Like, it's like a curved ramp on this side, see? Yeah, we're looking good, if you ask me. Oh, it's tutorializing me. These come back, right? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I don't think the boost ball got utilized too much in the 2D sections in the first game. That's the thing, is that those 2D sections by the end of Prime 1 were kind of like amazing. Like, there were a lot of like boost ball specific gimmicks that were like really thoroughly fleshed out towards like those final dungeons. If they get up to shenanigans like that at any point in Prime 2, then this game will be good. But that is the threshold, the only threshold it has to pass. Anything else it is doing between now and then is unfortunately a waste of my time. Let's see, there should be a save room somewhere nearby. I remember getting one pretty recently. Yeah, because we just did a mini-boss, so it can't be... Ah! Too far away. Alright, well, with that, I dust my hands, I unstrap my Wii Remote. Good stream. That said, however, there's only one leg of the night, because coming up next is the epilogue, you might even say the post-game, of Stephanie. So if you are interested in that, stick around, and please hold, and I'll see you guys in a bit.